Hi, I'm Ingrid, a professor in the Physics and Astronomy department and the advisor for the Astronomy Specializations. So I'd like to just go over those quickly and then talk a little bit about some of the opportunities that are available in the astronomy programs. So we have two things that allow you to focus on astronomy as an undergraduate. So the major stream is great if you are interested in learning a lot about astronomy and of course also about other things. The majors typically give you a fair bit of leeway in choosing electives. And this is a great program specialization if you want to go into something like outreach or working at a science center or being, a support person at an observatory. It's also, of course, great preparation in terms of problem solving and modeling and computing and all the usual skills that employers love to see. The combined honors physics and astronomy specialization is a bit more for students who want to go undergraduate studies, whether that's in astronomy or even in other areas of physics, and you can tailor the program a bit, of course, with your upper level electives. And this is, of course, necessary if you want to be a faculty member somewhere or to be, a research scientist at an institution or observatory. There are, of course, co-op options available in our program. You can do a minor in astronomy. Honors physics or majors physics with a minor in astronomy is pretty common. You can, of course, also do a combined major in science and have a concentration in astronomy. So here are the astronomy courses that we offer at the undergraduate level. There's a long list of them. Don't worry about the 100 level courses. They are useful background, but they're not required for the specializations. So really it's Astro 200 here. And Astro 205 that are the foundational courses. And those of you who are taking Astro 200, I will see in class online over the next few days. Then you go on to take the Galaxies course. That's again for everybody. We like everybody to take the measurement instrumentation course and then the laboratory course. And then there are various choices that you choose between as a major or need to take as an honors student. Honors students, of course, do take the 449 honors thesis course. So we have a number of things that either are available or will soon be available. We have funding to install quite a good, reasonable sized telescope in Chile that will be remotely operable. In the interim, we have been using a telescope at Hertzberg in Victoria to do the 405 observing lab. We do have a small radio telescope, which was taken down for the Heb upgrade and has not quite made it back onto the roof yet, but that should happen hopefully sometime this year, depending on how much is allowed to happen on campus. And as you will see if you talk to the astronomy faculty, we're involved in a huge range of research projects and we use all kinds of facilities from gravitational wave through radio, through optical, to some extent high energy observatories as well. And we're of course involved in planning for next generation very large telescopes and whether that's an optical or radio. And then of course lots of people do theory and numerical modeling and things like that. So beyond using a range of facilities, we also cover pretty much every type of astronomy within our rather small group. And so those of you who are interested in doing research projects, whether that's for an NSERC, summer USRA or equivalent, or for a 449 thesis, or just trying to get a co-op term, come and talk to us and we'd love to show you some of these things. So here's a bit of a rundown of faculty members and what they do. We have several people who are focusing on planetary astronomy, a lot of cosmologists, and I'll mention a bit more about that in a moment. Paul Hickson and our new hire, Alison Mann, who's starting in January, are focusing on galaxies along with Jasper Wall. Jessica McIver does gravitational wave astrophysics using the LIGO facility. And then there are some of us who do compact objects, white dwarfs and neutron stars, and Jeremy thinks a bit about black holes as well. So really there's a whole gamut, and we all love to talk to undergraduates about research opportunities, and we can probably figure out how to do something even if it has to be mostly online. A little plug for the CHIME telescope, since many of us in the group are involved in it. So Mark Halpern is actually the PI of the CHIME instrument. And several of us, Gary Hinshaw, Chris Sigurdsson, and myself are involved, although I'm focusing on the fast radio bursts and pulsars. This telescope's been operational for a couple of years now, and it is finding huge numbers of fast radio bursts and doing lots of great stuff in pulsars. And the cosmology is, accumulating, and we'll have some interesting results coming up soon. So that's there are lots of people to talk to about getting involved in that one in particular. And I'll leave this last slide up here with a bit of career information. And here's my contact information as an advisor. In a normal year, I'd put my office number down there, but I guess I won't be seeing too many of you in my office in the immediate future. But please don't hesitate to send an email if you need advice about what courses to take, what sequence, and so on. Just, in third year, make sure to get that E&M and optics sequence taken care of so that you can get onto the 404 and 405 lab sequence. All right, well, I hope to see some of you virtually over the next little while.